In 1963, Honda opened an office in Los Angeles, USA. It was a big deal because up until this point, most motorcycles sold in America were big, heavy cruisers like this one. But Honda had a different idea. They had a small, light, nimble bike that was perfect for the twisty roads of California. And guess what? American people loved the Super Cub. It was the perfect motorcycle for everyone. Men, women, even the police. And if you didn't know, there's nothing more American than the police riding a Super Cub. Well, maybe there is, but we're not going down that road today. This little bike became an instant hit, and soon Honda had to expand its operations to keep up with demand. They started shipping bikes from Japan to the US West Coast in 1965. That's when the American dream began. A small boy called Soichiro Honda had a big dream. He wanted to take his motorcycles to the world, and now that dream was growing bigger and bigger. But it wasn't easy. There were lots of problems along the way, like ocean crossings and customs, and, actually getting people to buy the damn thing. But slowly and surely, Honda began to make inroads into the American market. By the end of the 1960s, they were selling over 50,000 bikes a year. Fast forward to today, and Honda is one of the best-selling motorcycle brands in America. They've sold over 10 million bikes in the US alone, and it all started with a small boy who had a big dream. We'll tell you what happened next on our channel. Because after conquering America, Honda set its sights on a new market, Europe. And let me tell you, the Japanese brand had no idea what was in store for them. Stay tuned to find out how Honda took on the Italians at their own game and won. It all started when Honda set up shop in the UK in 1962. They had a small office and a handful of employees, but they were ready to conquer the British motorcycle market. The only problem was the British weren't exactly thrilled about Japanese bikes taking over their beloved motorcycle industry. But Honda didn't care. They had a product that people wanted and they were gone. Now sell it whether the Brits liked it or not. Soichiro Honda, the founder of Honda, was a stubborn man with a big vision. He wanted to build a motorcycle empire that spanned the globe, and he wasn't gonna let a little thing like national pride get in his way. With determination and hard work, Honda began to chip away at the British market. By the end of the 1960s, they were selling over 100,000 bikes a year in the UK and Europe. And by the 1970s, Honda was a household name in Europe. They had become the biggest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. But the Japanese brand had no idea what was in store for them in America. The American public loved the Super Cub. It was the perfect motorcycle for everyone. But the US government didn't love it so much. They were worried about the safety of these small, lightweight bikes on American roads. So they imposed strict regulations on motorcycle manufacturers. But Honda didn't care. They knew that their bikes were safe and they were going to prove it to the Americans. With some clever marketing and a whole lot of determination. Honda managed to overcome the government's opposition and sell their bikes to the American public. They became one of the best-selling motorcycle brands in America, and the rest, as they say, is history. So next time you see a Honda motorcycle, remember the small boy who had a big dream and the two men who made it happen. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and comment to support our channel.